Yo, what's up guys? McNulty here. This is going to be one tip per boss in Dragonsoul's 10 man. Whether you're deep into progression or just cleaning up, these tips will make your life easier. It'll also help you blast through the raid. So let's get into it.
I will bury you.
Morchok. Okay. Alright, let's be real. This fight's free if you just 4 heal it. I know. It sounds boring, but if your guild is tight in time, trust me, just delete this boss and move on. 4 healing this is the safest way to guarantee you'll get the kill. It just is. Now, if you're feeling risky and you're running with 2 healers, every mistake becomes a potential wipe. Why even give yourself that stress? But here, if you do go and 2 heal it, here's the move. Make sure that your tank soaks the red pool, and this will allow your healer to just go full pump without having to worry about the knockback. If you play it smart, get the kill, and move on to the real bosses. Yor'sahj. Okay. For most of this fight, I know the strat is just to simply stack and heal. There's really not much to it. And obviously you've got all the orbs and the blobs to think about, okay? But the only actual phase that matters is the bad phase. You know the one. Red, black, yellow. So look. This boss literally, during that phase, get up his ass. I mean it, literally inside the red circle. Inside it. And if you are taking too much damage, maybe you're specifically like one step out from all the other guys, take a step forward. The red should stop focusing you as much, and boom, you're chilling. Oh, and thanks to tank 4 sets, basically nerfing the shit out of this fight. Don't be afraid to have your cat go into bar for a couple of seconds. I think it's 15 seconds. Get him to use that extra raid CD during this phase. And there you go. Get past the bad phase, and you're home free. Zon'ozz. For the first bounce in each phase, only use one player. Look, we use a Resto Druid and sometimes a Fire Mage. Why? Because it means it'll give you room to breathe. It lets us lock the boss in place without having to like creep him forward, and it makes it easier to set the ranged up where we want them to be without hitting the ball too early. And here's the real attack. At the very end, we send the orb really far away. We use our Resto Druid to bounce it back, and this gives us so much time. It's an absolute game changer, especially when you're under geared and you're about to hit the enrage timer. Brilliant. Play it clean, control the bounces, and you're sweet.
Even with the aspect of time on your side, you stumble foolishly into a trap.
Hagara. Look, her lightning phase, there's millions of ways to do it. But a guaranteed way to get that lightning around the fucking map is to use 2 pairs of players. One pair goes left, the other goes right. It's simple, it's clean, there's no chaos. Meanwhile, the healers, just keep them alive. It's easy. Job's done. No overcomplicating it, no panic, just a smooth execution. Get in, get it done, and move on.
For this moment alone was I made. Look upon your death, mortals.
Ultraxion. Look, DPS is the king in this fight. I don't care what anybody says. I know it feels like a healer fight, but the truth is, less time doing this boss is less time doing everything else. So stack your group at the front, bring your Roger swords, that's your Girthalax, and get your tentacles to work. A lot of groups like to hang back at the steps here so healers don't have to move when they're picking up their buff. But you know what? Fuck them. DPS is king. Push the damage, get the fight done faster, and let the healers have an easy time. Just kill the boss.
Just kill the boss.
Okay, listen up. During this fight, you get small, pesky little purple pools where usually you'd have like 2 people soak them and you don't die and you get a debuff. What we do is we just have our off tank running around, picking them up and soaking them. Sometimes the Holy Paladin can snipe one, he can survive one, but everybody else, tunnel vision the fight. kill the ads, get to the boss. Get in the big pools, obviously. Now, here's where it gets spicy. When the Countman lands, things go from kind of hectic to full-on chaos. But guess what? We just have our Burr take the boss. Now, the Burr can dodge those nasty Sunder stacks. Like, it practically makes the fight free. It's a total game changer. If you let the stacks pile up, you're in for a bad time. So obviously you will still need to tank swap if the Burr can't dodge very well. But tank comms are just key here. Focus up. Have the off tank take the balls during phase 1. And make sure to start with your Burr in phase 2. And it's handy as hell. Spine. Look, just get the Valor Trinket. I know, it's obvious. It's the first thing you've learned fucking 14 years ago when we were talking about this fight. But trust me, even during our progression this time round, every single damage boost was massive. Look, here's how we played it. 3-minute CDs on the first half of each tendon. And we used our trinkets on the second half. And tanks, you're not exempt. Get your ass on that tendon. No distractions, no side quests, no fucking about. Just get in there and DPS that tendon. Look, our Burr tank was literally kiting for his life in the last phase, and we still made him loop back around and start hitting the tendon at the end. Dude's heart was going to give out. And for the love of all that is holy, save your 5-minute CDs for Lust. You're going to need it. The pressure's on at that point. I know that when they come back, you're thinking, oh, we might not get the tendon if I don't pop them. You need to keep your 5 minutes for Lust. And trust me, if you get all that done, the boss will fall over. Madness. Look, this fight's just so damn long. Do yourself a favour. Learn who's getting smacked by the slam. Look, we were clueless until we started moving our hunter around, and no matter where he stood, he was the one getting obliterated. After week 1, we cracked the code. Basically, it's all about the specific number that you have, your GUID. There is a weak gore that'll straight up tell you who's then going to get hit by the slams. Basically, I believe older characters get prioritized more than newer ones. So, once you know who's getting hit, send those motherfuckers out to the side and just watch as Deathwing picks their favourite people to hit and heal them. That's it. Honestly, it's super helpful. It'll help you guide the fight. It's not gonna push you over the line, but it'll save you so much time in progression to some silly wipes. But yeah. Okay guys, that's all I have for you. Super quick, super easy. Take what you want from it. And if you have any more tips yourself after progression, whack them in the comments. Anything that we can use to get through this raid quicker and more efficiently, I'll take. So like, subscribe, and peace.